Rashad, why you
Anyways,
didn't hit me up?
Hey, Rashad.
What's up, Rashad?
Thank you, Rashad.
brother, I love you, brother. Trump lit.
What's up,
Any,
Rashad?
yeah.
What it do, boy?
We walking around the world.
Yeah. What's up? Let me get this on the microphone. What's up? Welcome back, everybody, to the channel. My name is Rashad Milligan. If you are new to the channel, this is the road to 10K subs. Now, first of all, you guys see the title. I'm almost at 6K subs right now. And that's great. You know, we're 5 away. I appreciate all the support and love so far. That's not the goal. The goal is the goal. The goal remains the goal. But thank you in advance for 6K. We're 5 away at the time I'm recording this. And to everybody else, just a kind of little PSA. I'll probably chop this up into a short. But you know, the reason why I am, you know, kind of so adamant on the sub goals, especially right now in the early stages, is because the numbers really matter at the table. Excuse me, when you're talking about access to events, when you're talking about access to interviewing certain people, when you're talking about just ways to elevate the content and for brand partnerships, all of the things, like, numbers matter. So you are helping me out with subscribing. It's free. And I think the numbers are naturally there because the views are, I'm not gonna lie to you, the views pretty high this month. I'm not gonna lie, man. It's to be transparent, I'm at the time I'm recording this, 634,000 and a half views for the month. So that's over 500,000 views on this channel this month alone. And yeah, that's crazy. So appreciate that. I have the audience. It'd be nice to have the subscribers that come with it. So please help me help you. You know how Kickstarters and startups have these fundraising efforts at the beginning of their business to help get them off the ground and get them to the next level, or get them to where they need to go to get the business to where it needs to be. For my business, for this in particular, your way of donating funds to me is doing something for free, which is just subscribing. So if you can help me reach my goal of 10,000 subscribers right now, I'd greatly appreciate it. I'd like to do it before the end of 2025. If it happens, amazing. If it doesn't happen before 2025, but it inevitably happens, that's great too. But thank you so much in helping me help you, because in turn, you subscribing is going to amp the content. It's just going to open up my access to who will collab with me, who will work with me, who will allow me to do an interview with them, who will allow me to go to the event like Camp Flog, no. All that stuff. So I appreciate you guys. Okay, cool. With that being said, speaking of appreciating you all, my dog hit me right before I went live, and he said, can you look into the CC wine, what's going on with CC Winans, because they don't know what's going on. And a lot of my friends, a lot of my people, like, they started kind of depending on me to, like, deliver them news and stuff. So that's cool, first of all. But anyways, here we go. CC Wines. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. I mean, it's taking me higher. Show me the way. All right. Dang. Gospel fans are upset they lost CC Winans. What? She still as Christian as ever. Lost CC Winans. So CC Winans said something about Trump. What'd she say about Trump? Trump says. So grateful this came out. Is AI? These are AI pictures. Why should you use AI pictures? Just use regular pictures, bro. Let me see. Miss CC Winans. They got the raccoon, dog. Oh, so she been doing Trump stuff for a minute. So I just walked in the room as CC Winans was singing the national anthem, baby. Oh, she was singing the national anthem at Turning Point USA. Hold on, man. Let me see. Happy Thanksgiving, CC Winans. Okay, what's going on? CC Winans. Mention a female gospel artist. Let me see. CC Winans. Oh, this why I didn't watch it. CC Winans is a right winger, a bigot, and also said Whitney Houston was a sinner and had the devil in her for dating Robin Crawford. I ain't the one the gospel, but the lady who sings all her songs in the same key and just did a tiny diss is a Republican Trump supporter. It really tracks. So what happened? So did she say something about Trump that is new? Like what's going on? Born is the king of Israel. Is this why she's getting? Why is she getting ratioed? Let me see. Let me see exactly. This is real life investigative journalism. I know a lot of people, well, not a lot of people, but like it was two people in the comments of the South Carolina video, and they was like, do the research before you do the video, then get to us. I don't know if y'all know, but I have this thing called a job, right? So with the job, it like takes time, you know what I'm saying, of my day. And so if I did everything, I don't even have to explain myself. CC Mines, the internet is buzzing about her being a Trump supporter. Something she said in her NPR Tiny Desk has caused commotion. Now she's been saying she's a MAGA. She supported him ever since she's left Detroit and moved to Nashville. Oh, so she moved it. Oh, she went full. Oh, so she moved to Nashville. She left Detroit. So, okay. All right. To give you guys, if you aren't from America or if you aren't maybe like just aware, Detroit is kind of like a historically black city. Motown Records, the 313. What up, though? Buffs, the whole nine. Like it's a black city. To go from Detroit to Nashville, Nashville is kind of known as a whiter city and known as like the country music hub. What's his name? The center for the Knicks. What's his name? The center for the Knicks. Dude having a great year. Hi, what's up? Dude having a great year with the offensive rebounds. Let me see. Knicks center. He's from Louisiana. Mitchell Robinson moved down over to Nashville as well. And he talks about, I don't like rap music. I like country music. And he talks about his pickup trucks all the time. And, you know, he's kind of saying what he wants to say with that. It's black people who follow white evangelicals or black evangelical congregations with strong white alliances that tend to be Trump supporters. There are a number of blacks in evangelical churches who embrace MAGA ideology. Yeah, one of my closest friends from back in the day is like big MAGA, and they like in the church, like Charlie Kirk died. They like held a visual for him and was like, if you Christians had an MVP or a way to live life like Jesus, it'll be Charlie Kirk. And I'm like, yo, okay. But yeah, CC Winans. Let me see if I see anything else on CC Winans. Like, is there anything new on CC Winans? Like they said she sang the national anthem. Where's she sing the national anthem? Okay, this is the Christian base, the Dove Awards. Okay. Come Jesus Home. Let me see, national anthem. Let me see, what does she do? National anthem, Thanksgiving Day. Where is this at? National anthem day. Oh, this is just at the Detroit Lions game. Okay, so she was at the Detroit Lions game singing the national anthem. Okay, is there anything else? CC Winans. The only thing I see is that she was a Trump supporter. The Kennedy honors. Oh, and my baby was. Oh, she sung at the Trump had his Kennedy honor sing. Hold on, I didn't mean to click on your page, Miss Georgia Peach. That's what happened. Okay, Kennedy honors. That's what happened. Trump humiliated as he scores lowest Kennedy Center ratings ever. So she sang at the Kennedy honors. And but he renamed it. Didn't he rename it like the Trump Kennedy honors? He renamed it like the Trump Kennedy honors or something like that. Oh, so she performed at that. That's what's going on. Okay, I have the answer. Trump humiliated as he scores lowest Kennedy Center ratings ever. Trump had boasted that just about everybody in America requested that he host Kennedy Center honors. President Donald Trump's Kennedy Center honors hosting debut on Tuesday flopped badly. Preliminary ratings shows that CBS broadcast of the award show attracted the smallest audience ever, according to the Programming Insider. People also talked about my monotone voice while reading. If it came out, I was on the spectrum, would it be like, oh, I feel so sorry? Nah, I'm sorry. Stop focusing on the negative comments. Just go. The 48th Kennedy honors averaged roughly 2.65 million viewers on Tuesday, a 35% decline from the 4.1 million who tuned in for the 2024 ceremony, the outlet reported. Trump, the first president to host the awards, Trump says, had boasted that the show before was on the center of the board. Just about everybody else in America wanted him to serve as the MC for the evening. He dubbed the event the Trump Kennedy Center Honors after a board packed with Trump loyalists voted last week to add Trump's name to the long-standing memorial to John F. Kennedy, a move which several members of the Kennedy family have railed against. The former reality TV star, oh my gosh, even moves on Truth Social about abandoning the presidency for television should audience approve on his performance. Tell me what you think of my Master of Ceremonies abilities. If really good, would you like to leave the presidency in order to hosting a full-time job? He has. That's funny. The Trump Kennedy Honors will be broadcast tonight on CBS and stream on Paramount Plus. Tune in at 8 p.m. Eastern at the request of the board. Just about everybody else in America, I am hosting the event. Tell me what you think of my MC ceremonies. If really good, would you like me to leave the presidency in order to make hosting a full-time gig? We will be honoring true greats in history. Where are we at? In history of entertainment, Sylvester Stallone, Michael Crawford, Kiss, George Strait, and Gloria Gaynor. CBS had the pre-recorded ceremony without indulging Trump's rebrand and trimmed his opening remarks by roughly 12 minutes to about 10 minutes. The network cut out some of the freewheeling asides, including his crack at the laughing crowd as horrible people. If there is one thread that connects all of these amazing artists together, it is the word persistence, he said. I know so many of you who are persistent. Many of you are miserable, horrible people, but you are persistent. You never give up. Sometimes I'd wish you give up, but you don't. Oh, Trump, you a comedian. Ratings for the Kennedy Center Honors broadcasts have been on the decline, with 2024's 4.1 million viewers already a record low, according to Vulture's Joseph Adelan, who noted that the 5.2 million viewers tuned in 2022. Adelan said that Tuesday's broadcast performed even poorly among demos advertisers' most valued group, coming in at roughly half of 2024's ratings. He called the numbers a blah. The 2025 awards, which were held on December 7th, celebrated those singers that we just spoke about. Okay, so the thing I want to say about this, bro, is you look at the Grammys. The Grammys are going to it's okay, Julian Cook. It's okay, Julian Cook. It's all good. I promise. It's all good. But yeah, the thing about the Grammys are moving to YouTube in a couple of years. And that was like a big like media. Where are we in terms of media and cable and all of that? Where is the state of media? And so this was just I think it's a continuation of that more so than it is like a dunk on Trump. I think people want to go with the dunk on Trump because they don't like Trump. But like, I think everything is going down because people just don't care about this stuff no more, bro. To be honest, you know, sometimes it's as simple as that, bro. Like, people stop caring about things, dude. But yeah. Okay. Robert De Niro honors Billy Crystal. Shout out to Billy Crystal. Queen Latifah, Dionne Warwick. Oh, these are nice little. That's a nice little group. Okay, hold on now. Let me see. Oh, Cynthia Erivo, Lin-Manuel, Missy Elliott, boom, Debbie Allen, Ego Woodham. Shout out to Ego Woodham. I hope you're doing well. She left SNL. I hope you're doing well, Ego. All right. Okay, cool. Guys, watch this guy stream. He's actually doing something instead of other people just complaining about Fortnite that people keep ruining their clips. Thank you. I appreciate that so much, Julian. You're a nice person, man. Thank you. Okay, but yeah, this is CeCe Winans. She was singing at the Kennedy Trump honors. at the Trump Kennedy honors yesterday. And let me hear.
Talking about
love. She said this was a choice. That's why that's what happened. Okay. So we started the year with because I know some people forgot. I didn't forget. We started the year with Snoop Dogg, Rick Ross, and Soulja Boy performing at the inauguration, and Nelly performing at the inauguration, and we ended the year with CeCe Winans performing at the Trump Kennedy honors, and ended the year with Nicki Minaj saying, "I love Trump." Trump says. So yeah, there's that. You take that for what you will. Okay, Aries. Aries said he's switching up his streams and his streaming style because it is Sunday, back to the old ways, which we're just doing Bible studies. So here we go with Aries.
Reason why I won't go back to my regular content is because I know better. My regular content is not and was not aligned with the word of God. Now, as fun as my regular content used to be, it was fun, chat. It was fun. All right. I'm not even going to lie. I had a good run, and I am very grateful for all the content that I used to do, but I'm on a whole nother wavelength right now. All right. So please do not judge me for switching up the content, because it's not just switching up the content, but it's switching up my walk, my lifestyle.
Ooh,
this is not just a new form of content for me. This is my breakfast, my lunch, and my dinner. Reason why I won't go back to my regular content is,
hey, shout out to Aries, man. Shout out to Aries. You go ahead, subscribe to him right now. He's not joking at all. Like, he literally like does Bible study, bro. Shout out to Aries, dog. Hold on, let me skip through some of it.
Is there anything I missed? Any, you know what I'm saying? Anything that I missed? All right. Where we at? Okay. So, okay, where am I at? Then he said to them, I am the Lord who brought you out. Okay, that's already read that. Okay. Then he said to Abram, know certainly that you're descendant.
All right, so yeah. So salute. Shout out to Aries, bro. I think as Christians, as believers, this is definitely a fine line that you walk with, not just content and not just YouTube, but with everything in life, literally everything in life, because we live in the world. So living in the world and trying not to be of the world is always a balancing act that I think every Christian and every believer has to go through in every aspect, whether it's at your job, whether it's at, the grocery store, whether it's at, what movies do I watch? When I go to the movie theater, can I watch Marty Supreme? Can I watch this movie if it's got cussing in it? Dude, because cussing isn't of God. Like, do I listen to this? It's all of the things, right? And it's a forever balance that I think, like, you'll never get perfect. But just you continue to ask God and discern. And I think for Aries, this was the best route for him. For a lot of people, the best route for them is that ABC. So I mean, salute to Aries. His own walk is his own walk, and he feels like this is best for his life, and he feels like this is best for his career to use with his platform. He's connected to one of the larger Black creators on the internet, DDG. So to use that type of platform for what he knows is his true purpose, or what he feels like is his true purpose and a calling from God, that's sensational. And you can do nothing but respect it. So shout out to Aries for sure. Okay, with that being said, we're going to stay on the track of positivity. Phantom, with all the drama yesterday, with FaZe breaking up and ending, salute to FaZe Rug, salute to FaZe Swag, salute to Adapt. Shout out to all the guys at FaZe, who left, and all the legends. Thank you for what you did. You built literally the internet's first, like, kind of, and largest gaming collective online, and your contributions to the internet and the content creation space will never be forgotten. You left your stamp and your imprint among everybody's content on the internet, including mine. So I appreciate you guys so much. So they broke up, and then Kai Cenat had his announcement about him, breaking up allegedly with his girlfriend, and his girlfriend coming out and stuff like that. So with all of that, people are just talking about all the breakups, whether it be relationship, romantic, or just professional breakups. And Phantom, he left live first, and then he said he was doing 2 lives in one day. So his second live, he came back and he spoke about positivity in the streaming space.
One thing I learned this year, though, chat, is that people like niggas don't like you, they tolerate you. You know what I'm saying? And they gonna do what they can to try to bring you down as a person. You feel me? As a being, even as a spirit. You feel me? So you gotta protect the energy and protect the spirit. And when you do those things, they don't like that. All right? It's not a part of the MO, it's not a part of the game plan, it doesn't fit. You know what I'm saying? So you messing with the status quo when you try to protect yourself. So you gotta be very careful on who you associate with your energy with. It's very important, chat. Very important. It's in all walks of life. And low-key, you could apply that to the shit that's happening right now, as we've seen the past 24, 48 hours. You know what I'm saying? With every single thing you see, you can apply that to everything you're seeing. You got to be careful, chat. You got to protect your energy. You have to. And one thing I've learned to be okay with is I've learned to be okay with being someone's villain, I guess, or someone's. I'm the asshole in somebody's story.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? And so are you. You're the asshole. You're the person that was wrong in somebody's story.
That's a
and there's nothing you can do to change it.
That's a
There's
fact.
nothing you can do to change it. You feel me? You can basically just pray and hope that, in a way, justice will be served. But it's simply a hope. You feel me? It's not really like. It's never guaranteed that it will happen. You know what I'm saying? You just hope it do. But at the end of the day, don't stop being you because of whatever person, energy, or thing happened that affected you. Just, you know what I'm saying? Try your best to continue being yourself. You feel me? And that's like the motto. That's the motto that I've been trying to like get on. You know what I'm saying? Well, like, that's a fact. 2026, though, I'm looking forward to it, OD. Like, it's so much that's coming. You feel me? And, like, once again, like, I see that little lame shit online. I was like, me knowing the real, I got to just be like, side, maybe one day. But at the end of the day, chat, the day gonna what, chat?
Yeah.
It's gonna end. You know what I mean? You got to take shit, chat. You got to laugh at it. That's one thing too. A day without laughter is a day wasted. Take situations, bro. Chuckle, bro. Have a little laugh, my nigga. You feel me? You know what niggas is doing to you. You know what they trying. Whether it's family, whether it's old friends, whether it's a business partner, whatever it is. Everything premeditated. Niggas know what they doing, chat. You gotta just sit back and just be like, you know what I'm saying? So hold it down, keep your head up. 2026, it's gonna be a big year for all of us, chat. A big year for all of us.
Yeah, W Phantom, 100%. What he said, protecting your energy. That stuff is important because, like I said, I think the thing what I said yesterday with the therapy with Max going through it with Banks and FaZe. Of him saying, you know, I was depressed and I was kind of in a vulnerable state, and I called to ask to join FaZe again. That's what Max said, and he was opening up to Banks all these vulnerable things, and Banks just flipped it around on him to quote unquote expose him as a quote unquote fake person. And the thing that I said with it was he was confiding in the wrong people. If you confide in a therapist, a professional that, you know, to kind of get all of these things off or you feel lonely or whatever, then they can't turn it back on you because they don't even know you. They're a stranger. So, you know, like therapy is such an important thing, you know. Give it up to a true professional, and then, you know, give it up to God. Journal, keep things to yourself, and send it up to the Holy Spirit and something that is above humans and more powerful than humans. These are things that we all need to do to help us with you know, just keeping ourselves pure, because we have to get it out, right? But it might not be best for us to get it out to certain friends or to certain people or to the general public, mostly comprised of people we do not know. So yeah, that's what I say with that, man. And I'm not exempt from that at all. Like I'm definitely hit live these past 298 days just to like let some stuff out that I was dealing with in my real life. And I mean, it's just it happens when you're online so much. But just understand the right channels to put stuff in because that's a part of protecting your energy. All right, next. Mark says stop being so cool. Shout out Mark, shout out RDC.
Too cool, like nigga. I was out like for like I'll be giving gift cards out to kids on Christmas and shit. Just randomly. Like if I come across people, I'll give them some gift cards. I always do it for Christmas. Nigga, some of the kids talking about some appreciate it. What? What? What are you like? That's it? Appreciate it. Like, nigga, what?
That'd be too appreciative, bro. That's not cool.
Them niggas cool as fuck. I thought niggas was like, nigga, I thought niggas would be happy. That's $100 gift card. Go buy your favorite game. Niggas, appreciate it, bro. Bro, I promise y'all, 8-year-old had a grill. A grill. I was like, oh, this Dennis did. They say it's a bottom grill. No smiling, no nothing. It's a bottom grill. I said, but y'all niggas, it's lost. Somebody find these niggas. What's going on? Niggas gotta have more joy. There was no joy. And no cap. I'm not playing, bro. I'm like, what? Bro. And that's why I learned the old niggas be having more joy than the young niggas right now.
Facts.
We gotta stop being fucking cool, bro.
Facts.
Niggas gotta live life to the fullest. This bitch be over in a flash. It's all.
Facts.
Then you like, oh.
All right. I have a theory. Is it Duke Dennis' fault? Is Duke Dennis the reason why the kids be too cool? Because Duke cool. But that's just Duke personality. You're not Duke. Be yourself. You want to be, Duke is cool, so you want to be like Duke because you see everybody glazing Duke. Duke is cool because Duke is himself, and Duke just happens to be cool. Everybody ain't that. It's cool not to be cool. It's cool. It's the most cool being yourself, and that's when most people respect you. So there it is.
I want to have energy. You ain't got no more. Niggas go have fun, bro. Niggas gotta have fun, bro. For real, bro.
Facts.
God damn. Shit.
They talking, man.
But let me stop preaching, man. I preach for fucking an hour.
Nah, facts. Kids don't want to dance. They don't want to like smile or laugh or, you laugh too much. Oh, it's funny, huh? Like, bro, you can't do nothing, but you got to be yourself, bro. All right, Senna went back to her old job. Shouts out to Senna, man.
Isn't that so funny? Hi. Oh, I'm a streamer.
Oh, you're Senna.
Oh, yeah. Nice to meet you. Hello. I used to work here, so that's why I was visiting, because it's so cool. This area, before it was like this, there was more seats over here, because the bathrooms used to be, it is these two. And then one time my boss told me somebody pooped in the bathroom and smeared it on the wall, and he wanted me to clean it. I remember when I used to work here. And then I used to sit here. It would look completely different when I sit here. They had little boots, and I would eat my little wrap. I'm trying to see if there's anybody here that I still recognize, because I would still know their face. And I think some of the managers are still here. Or if I see the owner. That's the fry station I used to work. That was my first ever station. It was the first thing I ever did at McDonald's.
Dang.
This exact fry station.
That's real.
They haven't moved it. I worked at that fry station.
That's real, man. W Senna, bro. Like what she was saying, it reminded me like of when I was in McDonald's, bro. Like I didn't work in McDonald's, but we used to go to McDonald's every day in high school. Every day, like, was just crazy.
Isn't that so funny?
And I remember like the booth, like sitting there with my friends. I used to get like the little Sprite. I used to get Sprite in a water cup because Sprite was clear, And one day, like the lady, I was sipping the Sprite, just enjoying myself. The lady smacked the Sprite in my lap, bro. And I was like, why would you do that? And she was like, you need to pay. And I was like, oh, this is technically stealing, huh? And man, Just those days, bro. Just those days. It reminded me of all of that. And then, like, what she was talking about when she was talking about the managers and the things she had to do. I used to work at Zaxby's, so I started off in fast food. And I continued to work in the service industry and food industry throughout college and all of that. But like I knew exactly what she's talking about when she's like, I worked at that thing right there. And she wanted to see the managers and all that. But W Center, bro. W Center, man. That's fire. That's fire, dude. She said, for the Lord. She posted the clip herself. That was cool. She said, I got recognized there, so it was cool. She said, go on there, do a money spread. She said, oh, you're a sinner. Anyways, let's go to the next thing, man. W Center, man. They said, everybody should work at McDonald's once. You should work in fast food service industry once. 100%. So you know what it is. So you're not just so snappy at the employees. All right. Dad said he feels like Rakai.
In real life today, glitch. I couldn't believe this shit. Bad niggas knew me in real life today, bro. I kind of felt like you. I was dope.
He said you're top.
Yo, Glitch, look, Glitch ain't wild, and Glitch, look. Answer the phone, Glitchy.
That is stupid, bro. That is stupid. He's stupid, rude. All right, next. Let me see. Someone said Cuffham is funnier than Dave Chappelle.
Every dollar that I've ever made, everything that I've ever had, this brand that I built, I used all of it as leverage to start these guys as a content group and to kick this shit off.
Nope, to buy more Chrome's hearts. Facts! I don't blame you though, nigga. Shit, costing that dude. Subathons to get on PJs. You started phase back up to get all the fucking exotic chrome pieces. Facts, nigga. He got more chrome than Tank Davis.
You funnier than Dave Chappelle to me. I ain't gonna lie. Cuffham is funnier, bro. Cuffham is funny, dog. I ain't gonna lie. So say he tripping. Cuffham funny, bro. The delivery here is kind of similar to the old skits. They said the bar is low. I ain't gonna lie though. Cuffham is funny though. I didn't expect to laugh that much at that. That was funny. Bruce, he reacted to the Duke and Chris fight. Bruce and Cuffham, bro, are the two funniest dudes, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Right on that nigga, bro. What you doing, bro? Get that shit up, bro. What? What he doing? No, where was this? This was in Atlanta? Yo, bro. Bro, big drop. Bro, come on, bro. Come scoop me, bro. You know we keeping it. Come on, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Like, we good. I'm telling you, bro. We got to move right, bro. We got to move righteous, twin. That's. All right, that wasn't the best one. That wasn't the best clip. I thought it was gonna be funnier than that, but that was kind of funny. The Cuffham one was actually funny for real. Okay, we're moving on. Yay! He announced his new.
Coming out, dog. You had a good time with it? Did you laugh? Like, not no fake laugh, nigga. Like, you was laughing for real. You want to give me no sympathy laugh. Like, you was like busting the fuck up. Why your body language ain't showing bust the fuck up body language? You up there like, Yeah. Did you laugh for real? It's good. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate you coming out and shit, you know. Yeah. That's what's up, though. Good shit.
Yay, funny, bro, because he looked like at any moment he about to he looks like he's constantly holding back a rant. Yay look like he's constantly holding back from just going off on somebody, bro.
This is good. This is a good, healthy conversation. Two great friends. What are you gonna be looking out for? Anything? Nothing? No music? No. No shirts, sweaters, boots. New album. And you get on the interlude. And you get on the interlude. I'm still trying some material out. You think you can send me like a care package or something? For real, like I want to wear some shit rocking on stage. I'm not too old, though. I probably look good. Am I vintage? Yeah, send me a care package, man. That'd be cool. I appreciate that shit. That's what's up, man. Thank you, God, for real, man. Thank you for being the legend that you are. Hold down. Give it up for y'all. This is my nigga John. Tell them where they can get your stuff.
JohnMonopoly.com.
Yeah. Did you laugh? Okay, thank you so much. I appreciate you laughing at my shit. Thank you, John. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I don't believe these niggas. Niggas is like this. You were hilarious.
Ann Clemens, he said this after.
Guess what I see? Yeah.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, as soon as I walked in. And John Monopoly, everybody was there. I was like, oh, look at everybody. Look at niggas. Dapped them all up. It was good to see everybody. And I hadn't seen them in a little while.
Yeah.
It was cool, though. He was funny as shit. Then he called him up at the end of the stage. It was at the end of his set. Called him up on stage. He's like, you fuck with the show? He was like, yeah. He was like, damn, nigga, look like somebody hold a gun to your head. Like, yeah.
Oh, he said that, John, too?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was crazy. And No ID was there, too.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm. No ID.
Everybody was all cool with each other and shit?
It was like, look at this. Just like the end of a black movie is what it felt like. I was like, look at Christmas time. There's No ID. Yeah. I feel like it was my first time ever seeing them in the same, space. But it was cool.
Yo, shout out to No ID. Shout out to Ye. Dane brother was Dane's brother. Used to be Dane and Big's brother. Who was hip hop brother? Who was No ID friend? No ID my mentor. Now let the story begin. Let the story begin. With somebody in there, please raise your hands. Come on, man. Shouts out to No ID. Shouts out to Saba. Shouts out to hip hop. What a great album this year from Saba and No ID. Oh, man. Shouts out to Kanye West, man. One of the greatest to ever do it musically. All his opinions and being controversial, that's a whole nother thing. But his music, man, undeniable. One of the greatest to ever do it, bro. And probably the best of the past since Michael Jackson, for sure. Okay, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna react to this old thing of Yoshan and Ari.
Wrapping paper with his face. So cutesy. Oh.
When I saw this, I was like, Ari's a real mom, man. Shouts out to Ari. Shouts out to all the real moms out there.
Stop. This is his don't do that. This is his wrapping paper for his gifts. Oh, it's so cute. This picture is so cute.
That's his real mom for real. All right. Okay, we'll do this. I got some time left. We got 13 minutes left. So we'll do this one. University of Alabama suspended publication of 2 student-ran magazines claiming that they weren't in compliance with federal guidelines on DEI. This is an attack on student press and nothing less. This was from December 3rd, so this was 25 days ago. Shout out to my brother Phil Lewis for posting this story. Oh, this is actually on his newsletter. Shouts out to Phil Lewis's newsletter, man. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe. I'm a subscriber. I'm not logged in. That's why you see subscribe here and sign in. But I am a subscriber. Here we go. This is by Andrea Tinker of the Alabama Reflector. Excuse me. The University of Alabama suspended publication of 2 student-run newspapers, magazines on Monday, claiming that the publications were not in compliance with the federal guidance on DEI programs. UA officials on Monday evening told members of Alice, a magazine focused on female undergraduates, in 1956, a magazine focused on Black undergraduates, that they would stop publishing, citing their interpretation of a July memo from Attorney General Pam Bondi, which makes non-binding recommendations on compliance with anti-DEI policies supported by the Trump administration, quote unquote. I was under the impression that they were being protected from being affected by any DEI legislation and rulings because of our First Amendment right of freedom of press, but it appears I was wrong. Alice magazine editor-in-chief Gabrielle Gunter said in a statement on Tuesday. Alex House, an associate director of communications at UA, said in a statement Tuesday that the suspension of both magazines was to ensure all members of our community feel welcome to participate in programs that receive university funding from Office of Student Media. 1956 magazine founder Tiana Tate said in a statement Tuesday that the publications are needed at the university to highlight minority voices. Quote unquote, truly both 1956 magazine and Alice are pivotal to the minority experience at UA. I'm beyond disappointed in the regression that UA has made since I created 1956 magazine, Tate said. In 2020, UA made promises to be more diverse, inclusive, and equitable. 5 years later, I do not see any progress made, and their decision regarding both of these magazines confirms this. Yikes. 1956 magazine editor-in-chief Kendall Wright said in a statement Tuesday evening on Instagram that the publication's role is still vital to UA. The students who have cultivated this magazine over a 5-year span have poured their hearts and souls into their work. Regardless of our suspension, there will be a continued need on campus for the stories of the university's Black community to be told. You better say it, she said. The mission of the magazine was to educate students from all backgrounds on culturally important issues and topics in an effort to produce socially conscious, ethical, and well-rounded citizens. Yo, W college students. All right. While both publications were geared towards specific demographics, all students could apply to work for magazines. Bondi's memo did not include any specific guidance on student-run publications serving particular communities. These were spaces for marginalized students to create work that reflected their lived experiences, Gunter said. The news was first reported by the Crimson White, the university's student-run newspaper. And here they are. Shout out to WTVM. Shout out to Birmingham. Yeah, for sure. Alice magazine started in 2015, was the university's women's magazine writing about topics including lifestyle, health, and wellness. 1956 reported on the university's Black culture and lifestyle. The University of Alabama has been dismantling spaces that serve marginalized communities on the campus for over the last year and a half. After Alabama legislature passed SB 129 in March 2024, banning publicly funded diversity, equity, and inclusion programs and so-called divisive concepts, the university closed 2 dedicated spaces for the Black Student Union office and Safe Zone, a safe space for LGBTQ plus students. In a filing and a federal lawsuit over the SB 129 this summer, attorneys for UA claimed that reopening the spaces would constitute quote-unquote unlawful discrimination, citing the Bondi memo. Attorneys for students and educators challenging SB 129 rejected the assertion, noting that the Bondi memo was the non-binding and that the spaces were open to all students regardless of race, gender, or sexual orientation. Marie McCullen, the leader of the Foundation for Individual Rights and Expression, FIRE, Student Press Freedom Initiative, said the organization is currently investigating the incident, calling it, quote unquote, deeply concerning and, quote unquote, a blow to student press in Tuscaloosa, quote unquote. The university's decision must respect the First Amendment rights of the student publications like Alice in 1956, McCullen said in a statement on Tuesday. McCullen added in another statement on Tuesday afternoon that the memo does not allow the university to shut down student publications. Quote unquote, no federal anti-discrimination law authorizes the university to silence student media it dislikes. UA's claim that the magazine's content is in quote unquote unlawful proxy is nonsense. This is an attack on the student press and nothing less, she said. A petition was started on Move On to reinstate both magazines, saying that the suspension was quote unquote a direct attack on free speech on a college campus and must be combated by all students. As of Tuesday afternoon, it has over 1,700 signatures. University of Alabama officials said Tuesday that the university is aiming to launch a new magazine for the next academic year. Editors note Andrea Tinker was an editor and writer for 1956 while a student at the University of Alabama. Let me see the petition. This petition. Oh, they didn't get the 3,000. All right. Well, I'm gonna put this in here so they can get to 3,000 by the time they get back to school, you know, which should probably be in like a week or two. Yeah, about a week. The kids should be back on campus. So let's make sure that they get the 3,000, man. They are, at the time I'm doing this, 23 away from 3,000. So just 23 more signatures. I know it could be done in a week. And yeah. But as always, my name is Rashad Milligan. If you are new to the channel, this is the road to 10K subs, man. Make sure you follow along because I'm live on this channel each and every single day, just like I've been for the past 298 days. Until next time, have a good morning, have a good afternoon, have a good evening, have a good night, have a good day. If nobody else told you today, I care for you. I appreciate it so much for 6K in advance. Let's run it up and get the 10K before the new year. Until next time, please take care of your...
Rashad,
why
anyway.
you didn't hit me up? What's up, Rashad? Hey, Rashad.
What's up, Rashad?
Thank you, Rashad.
Brother, I love you, brother.
What's up, Rashad? What it do, boy?
Hey, Rashad.